Bone ALONEBrit dog owners leave TV. Thousands of dog owners admit to leaving the TV or radio on, leaving out extra food, and even getting a neighbor to call in when their dog is home alone, a study has found. Many also treat their beloved pooch to a new toy or bone as they walk out of the door, install a dog flap and use a webcam to check up on them. Getty, contributor. 4 Brit dog owners admit to leaving the TV or radio on, leaving out extra food. More than 1 in 10 have even arranged for a dog sitter to go to their home to keep their mutt company, while 24% have asked a friend to drop in to spend time with their pet. It also emerged the average pooch will spend 2 hours and 47 minutes at home alone every day, and half of all dog owners admit they feel guilty about the amount of time their pet is left alone. A spokesman for manufacturer of premium natural pet supplement UCOM from Lintbells, which commissioned the research, said, "They say a dog is a man's best friend, and it seems that really is the case. No dog owner wants to leave their dog home alone, but sometimes this is unavoidable. But as a result, it seems many owners are finding different ways to try and make sure their dog doesn't end up feeling lonely while they are out and treating them when they get back home." Getty, contributor. 4 A third say they have considered taking their pet to work to avoid them being at home on their own. It just goes to show how much we love our pets. The study of 2,000 dog owners found 86% leave their dogs at home alone, with 46% admitting they feel sadness when they close the door to their pet pooch. A third say they have considered taking their pet to work to avoid them being at home on their own for too long. Almost 1 in 10 have even taken time off work or dodged social events to keep their dog company. But when they do have to leave them home alone, more than 4 in 10 turn the radio on for them, while another 32% keep the TV turned on. A third will present their 4-legged friend with a new treat just as they are walking out of the front door to keep them busy, with 18% coming home with something special to make it up to them. Others have left them more or better quality food than they are used to, or have installed a dog flap to give them free rein of the garden. Getty, contributor. 4 2/3 of owners admit they feel so guilty about leaving their dog unattended for even short periods of time. 1 in 20 even pay for their pets to go to doggy daycare to avoid them being left at home alone altogether. But the survey, carried out through one poll, also found that 2/3 of owners admit they feel so guilty about leaving their dog unattended for even short periods of time that they end up lavishing them with treats or attention when they walk through the door. More than 1 in 5 have allowed their dog to sleep next to them in bed to make up for not being around, while more than 1 in 10 have even given them a steak dinner. Others spend longer than usual grooming or walking them when they get home, while 16% have cooked their dog's favorite meal to make it up to them. The average dog owner will even spend £11. More than £135 a year buying things to make it up to their dog after leaving them home alone. Researchers also found 54% of people would like to reduce the amount of time their pet spends at home without them. Getty, contributor. 4 More than 1 in 5 have allowed their dog to sleep next to them in bed. Dog behavioral expert Dr. Emily Blackwell's Ph.D., KEB, senior lecturer in companion animal welfare who works closely with UCOM and Lintbells, said, "Leaving dogs alone should be a normal experience for both the owner and their pet and shouldn't be something dog owners worry about. It is vital to introduce this time alone for your dog from a very young age, so that this becomes a normal part of life and their routine." Preparing dogs to become comfortable with being alone is crucial for any puppy owner, however this can sometimes get overlooked. There is lots of useful advice and information out there to help owners teach their puppy that being home alone is nothing to worry about. Giving dogs a special treat when they are left alone can be a great way of making time alone fun. However, if the dog doesn't eat the treat, this can be a sign that it is anxious. Leaving nice toys and treats can also help owners feel less worried about leaving their pet.
Yo.